My name is Barb Ruplin. I'm the MRI clinical specialist for the WellStar Health System located in Metro Atlanta. Philips Smart Speed is more than just AI reconstruction. It uses compressed sense for acceleration. Compressed sense is used to accelerate MR scans and maximize the speed. AI construction is employed for denoising the sequences that were previously compatible with compressed sense. Philips Smart Speed also delivers speed and image quality for non-Cartesian scans like diffusion scans, radial acquisitions like multi-vein XD for motion control, and CMAC for metal artifact reduction. These are the different packages that are included in Smart Speed. We have the Smart Speed Spine and Neuro, Smart Speed for MSK, the Body Pro, Cardiac, and there's also Smart Speed Motion Free, Smart Speed Motion Free for the body, Smart Speed 3D Free Breathing, Smart Speed for implants, and Smart Speed Diffusion, as well as Smart Speed Diffusion for the body. You can see some images there across the board, neuro, MSK, body, and cardiac images. So we began our journey with this with the brain. That is, we do a lot of neuro work here. And you can see this was a graph just of the time savings. And this was an initial startup where we were very conservative with how we implemented it. So we have a total scan time on our brains at 13 minutes. And that's about a 14% savings over where we were. As we've gone along, we've actually kind of pushed those limits a bit. So you'll see. This is a flare image that on the left is compressed sense over here at a factor of 1.2. And the IR delay on this was 2,500. That was a 3-minute scan. But over here, we used CSAI, bumped it to 2.4, which was twice the factor. And we also increased the IR delay time. And I don't know if you can see it in this. There's better white-gray matter differentiation, but the scan time dropped to 1 minute 40 seconds, and it's actually a better image. We applied it to diffusion in the brain here. Actually helps the appearance of the ADC maps that we use. So that for diffusion was a big plus there. For the spine, this was a typical lumbar spine with and without contrast. We were at 26 minutes. This dropped at 50%. We're down to 13 minutes, and that's these are all the sequences that we do run. I will say too that as we've continued to use this and implement it, we are using different denoising factors, which enables you to kind of crispen the image, or if you want more detail, or if you need a smoother image. So we have made some improvements here just in the last couple of weeks too with the appearance of the images on these. So we continue to kind of press the limits on this. Here's a couple of images. This on the left is a compressed sense factor of 1.3 with an NSA of 2, which was 4 minutes, 24 seconds. We applied CSAI at a level of 2 with an NSA of 2. It dropped it to 2 minutes, 53 seconds. So we saw some savings there, and we're seeing even more than that now. Here's another option is motion free. This image implemented motion free. Now, we've known motion free imaging in the past as multi-vein XD. This is a bit different in that it uses Cartesian matrix, where in the past with multi-vein, we got shutter marks on the image, giving you the impression it was a round shutter all the way around the image. With this, with motion free, we use it's more of a Cartesian look where you don't get that cutoff in the periphery. Here we go in the abdomen, and this is kind of an explanation of what I just told you in the spine. This is your typical multi-vein image, multi-vein XD. It's a T2 with a compressed sense factor of 1.3 and an NSA of 1.3. This image of the pelvis was 2 minutes, 44 seconds. Now over here, we implemented motion-free, compressed sense of 2, and NSA of 1.3. The time didn't drop much, but you can see the image quality is better, and we don't have that shutter effect going around the image. Here it is in the abdomen. Two different options for dynamics in the abdomen. This is a compressed sense image using M. Dixon. The scan time was 13 seconds here. And over here we have a CSAI, or a smart speed dynamic, implementing eThrive. The CSAI factor is 6, NSA of 1, and it dropped to 10 seconds. Again, here's a T2 of the abdomen. On the left, we've got compressed sense at a factor of 2.2. This scan time was 6 seconds. Over here on the right, we have a compressed sense AI image that was bumped up to 4, NSA of 1. This was 6 seconds also, but there's been an increase in the ability to see smaller vessels. If you compare the two images, you can, especially right up in this corner, you can see some very tiny vessels right in here that you weren't seeing over here. We've implemented smart speed on cardiacs. This is a 2-chamber view. This is a breath hold that was 21 seconds. We implemented CSAI, that dropped to 18 seconds. And I will say we're pushing those limits quite a bit more as well. We have our balance sequence, which is what this is, Cine, down to less than 10 seconds. Here is a 4-chamber black blood image, and these are 28 seconds. This is for a stack, and over here, 28.4. But what this is doing for you, and I'm not sure that you can appreciate it here on the right, these have the smart speed applied to them. The image quality is a lot better. It's a lot sharper image. I'm not sure that you can appreciate that from this, but it's a noticeable difference. And smart speed ortho. Here's an example of long axis foot compressed sense factor of 1.9 over here. Over here, it's at 2.9. This is the same, just pre and post contrast. We did a direct comparison. This scan time is 3:44. This scan time is 2.37, NSA of 2, but you do not lose any detail on this at all. It's sped things up quite a bit for that foot. Here's a comparison between different levels of compressed sense and smart speed. This compressed sense was at 1.7 for 5 minutes. This one was at 2.3, implementing smart speed for 4 minutes, and we bumped it to 2.7 for 3:58. Again, we're running a little bit faster than that now at this point in time. Resolution is higher, 0.48 by 5:1, than these two images. So we're getting better resolution in a faster time. This is an image of the center where we have smart speed implemented. We have the dual screen system, and you can see the magnet in the background there. So in conclusion, the smart speed has reduced our acquisition time, reduces artifacts, particularly with motion-free, and enables similar or higher image quality. So thank you for your attention.